What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. And if you want to make your Friday even a little bit more wild, this podcast is presented to you by Pepsi Wild Cherry, our favorite soda right now. We have it right next to us. We have the Pepsi Wild Cherry Zero Sugar right next to us. We're absolutely loving the fact that we have this in the office now, because when I order my lunch, I grab myself a little Pepsi Wild Cherry Zero Sugar, and I have myself a delightful time. I get a little wild. Right now, the sweet and delicious flavor of Pepsi Wild Cherry is also available in zero sugar, like I said, and it helps bring out that wild side, whether it's opting for, a Friday night in, which I am going to opt for this weekend, or a little dance party in the living room, or maybe you're meeting your friends for an early night out. Grab your Pepsi Wild Cherry or sit inside with your Pepsi Wild Cherry. It's bold, refreshing, it's bursting with delicious cherry flavor, and it allows us to indulge and feel a little bit wild in our everyday lives. So grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry, get out there, and get wild, everybody.
It's my brother's birthday.
Happy
technically
birthday.
Today, February 2nd. I will be bringing him some Pepsi Wild Cherry.
As you should.
He loves soda.
Yeah.
And Pepsi
Wild
Cherry is up there.
Yeah.
It's just one of those sodas that when you see other people drinking it, you go, "Oh, that looks good."
I gotta have one.
Now that we've been posting about it, I have my friends and my family are like, "Oh man, a Pepsi Wild Cherry." Yes.
Even at work, now that we have a nice stash in our studio,
I know.
People are trying to steal it from us.
I know.
They want it on the Pepsi Wild Cherry. We need to protect our Pepsi Wild Cherry. So make sure you go grab yours. Get a little wild. Let me tell you, Love Island All-Star is consuming my life. I have purchased the VPN.
Yeah, you figured it out.
I purchased my ITV account.
Yep.
And I spent all of Wednesday night watching the episodes. I fell asleep with the laptop open watching the episodes. I dreamt about it. I woke up thinking about it. That's what happens when you go to sleep with something so close to your face.
Yep. Especially if the sound's still playing as you fall asleep.
Yeah. And I literally dreamt about it and woke up thinking about it. And this is when I'm in the thick of it, and when I love Love Island the most is when I'm watching the episodes back to back to back, and can fully dive in. Now, I will say this: when you brought up the point about it being too X on the beachy, I do agree.
Yeah,
I'm still in it. I wish there was a little less oh, this person dated that person. This person dated that person.
Yeah, I guess I guess it is kind of incestual anyway. You know. They all
it's just kind of so far.
How many episodes? What do you think you're on? 8 or 8,
no,
9, 10?
Past that. I don't know.
There's only
Yeah, I mean, I guess 10. I guess 10. How much did I watch last night? Yeah, probably 10. I feel like people are holding themselves back.
That's fair.
And you can't tell who's genuine, who's trying to make who jealous.
Right.
But that makes for another element of the show.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely very, very intrigued. And I'm eating, sleeping, thinking about it, which is bad. I'm literally itching to watch more Love Island All-Stars.
What is nice, too, when you watch with the VPN is any part of your evening, you can watch the episode, because it's already aired in England. So it's because it's aired, you could come home no matter what time you get home from work. You could watch a new episode.
You have a new episode waiting for you.
Yep.
So I tried to do, because people kept bringing up this Daily Motion app, and I put it on my Apple TV, and I was typing in the episode names, and I would click a video, it wouldn't shut off. It was one of those things. I was this is really frustrating me, and I need to watch this seamlessly. Yeah, I need to enjoy my Love Island watching experience.
Yeah, I will always pay to not have commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a bunch of DMs when I was going through the process of, the ExpressVPN, and then I pay for the ITV account. People are you don't have to pay for the ITV account. You do if you don't want to watch the commercials.
Yes, and
I will pay to not watch commercials.
Yeah, I'm with you. And when it's blurry, I feel like it's messing up my viewing experience on this.
My problem is it's hard. It buffers a lot, even with the.
No, I
ITV.
didn't have a problem with the ITV. I'm talking about the Daily Motion. It was blurry. It was double screen because it's illegal.
Yeah.
Close my blinds when I'm watching. And I was like, frick this. No. I got to get the VPN. I got to go all in. And I was I got to go
legit.
Yeah, I need the real fucking deal. So that was exciting. That was my Wednesday night, and I was really excited about that. That is really
nice. I've been clocking some good hours, too. My weekly watch report is going to be long on Monday.
I hope mine's long on Monday, too, because I don't plan on doing much this weekend. Obviously need to pack up the apartment and just chill out and watch some good TV.
That's very true. It's February 1st.
It is February 1st.
So for all those dry January people, it's over.
Yeah,
I broke it.
Broke dry January.
I broke it.
And can I just say that you broke dry January, and when I asked you to go to the Bahamas, you said to me, no, I said, it's the last weekend. You said, well, I don't want to go the last weekend and break it the last weekend. And then what did you do? You went and you broke it the last weekend anyway.
That's correct.
And you could have broken in the Bahamas. I mean, you broke it in a nice place anyway in Florida. Yeah. But
the problem is I couldn't have gone to the Bahamas anyway, because Joe, the days would not have worked for Joe to come. Mm-hmm. And then I would have just been going to the Bahamas with you guys by myself.
We're a good time.
No, I know, but I wouldn't want
to Florida.
I wouldn't want to third wheel you guys. It's third wheeling in Florida is very different than third wheeling in the Bahamas.
I totally feel you. Totally get you.
We're a throuple in the Bahamas.
I also would not want to third wheel with you in the Bahamas.
Yeah, so exactly.
Fair. I'm not offended by that.
No, I did. Look, I made it. It's very interesting because a dry January really does have an effect on you. After you push through the first 2 weeks, now that and obviously I went out to dinner last weekend with my family in Florida, and those were the times that I missed a drink. Mm-hmm. And I said that to Joe. I was like, I don't miss the Saturday night drinking till 2 in the morning. I miss having a nice martini at dinner and going home and going to bed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm missing.
Uh-huh.
And we went to a really nice restaurant, and the weather was beautiful.
It was just in the air.
I was with my parents and my brother, and they're ordering their drinks, and Joe and I looked at each other, and we just said, fuck it, we made it this far,
as long as you're in it together.
And it's not we didn't go out after, we didn't do anything. It's literally we had 2 cocktails at dinner, and then went home. But it really is interesting because it has even just, now the month is over, never was I really dying to go out and drink all weekend long, but it does make me it has a lessened effect, if that makes sense, where I'm not necessarily oh god, I need to crack this bottle of wine open or do this, do that. It feels like it will have a long term effect, because it's interesting, because some people are what do you do it for, right? Dry January, you go the whole month or whatever, however long you go, and then some people you just go right back.
Right. Some people just go full
into life. February 1 comes and you're throwing it back January never even happened.
Yeah.
So I do feel it has it will change how I am drinking going forward a little bit. I mean, I really did it as a companion, a moral support for Joe, because Joe really wanted to do it. And I said, well, if you're doing it, I'm going to do it, right? Yeah. You're the one I spend most of my time with anyway. What am I going to go out to dinner and have drinks and you be sitting there? If we're doing it, we're both doing it.
It's like those videos when someone says, when you say, I want ice cream, and the other person says, I'll get ice cream with you, but I'm not going to get anything. It's you're not going to have ice cream.
I don't want it anymore.
You're not going to have ice cream with me?
Yeah.
What's the fun in having ice cream alone?
Exactly. I didn't ask.
I mean, having ice cream alone is fun anyway.
Yeah, but you're I didn't ask because I want to have it alone. I
wanted us to get a sweet treat together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's come to an end, though. It's, February.
It's February 1st, and
February.
Congrats to all the people who made it.
I put mascara on today for the first time.
It looks beautiful.
In also a month, I also went dry January on the eyelashes.
Yeah, no mascara.
Just because of the situation with my eye. It's not totally gone, but I've made peace with my Charizard.
I don't even think you could see it.
It's there. It's gone away pretty much fully.
Hey.
But it's just I have to live my life.
scars are reminders of the battles we've been through.
Like I just think
Scars
this is
are
going to be on my eye
reminders
forever.
of things that make us stronger.
Yeah. And maybe like if it does come back and fills back up or whatever the hell it does, then I can go get it like drained or whatever they have to do to it.
I think you're in the clear. I think you just got to live your life, honey.
I got to go back.
You got to live your life.
I can't be like looking at the mascara tube and a shaky hand going to get the mascara tube, you know?
You can't be scared of what's in the mirror.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I honestly should have filmed it. It would have been funny. The way that I like had to take a deep breath before I took my
new mascara
and I cannot put mascara on my eyelashes also without curling my eyelashes.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I hate the way my eyelashes look with mascara without the eyelash curler. So I'm pulling out my eyelash curler. I'm like, oh boy, I'm doing it. And I'll be good, I'll make sure it stays clean and do the proper things. And I have the wipes and all that jazz. But, at this point, I got to move on.
You got to live your life. You can't let this thing take you down.
It's been haunting me.
Yeah, I know. And you got to shed it.
I know.
And you just have to live your life.
I know. So that's the
Fuck
plan.
this sty.
That's the plan.
I know.
Fuck
that sty.
Fucking Chalazian, whatever the hell it's called.
Whatever we named it, 500 different names.
I know. Well, it took on a life of its own.
It did. It lived a strong life.
Yep. My eyelid's a nice place to live.
Yeah, that's what I made a great home for it. And it's comfy.
Uh-huh.
And you just got to live your life now.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
And, I think going forward, you're not even going to notice it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yep.
We'll see. In due time. Big news. Tickets for our March tour are on sale today, 12 Eastern time.
Yeah.
I am so excited for this tour. So many great responses. Of course, when we post, people say, come here, come there.
I know.
We do have more cities in the fall for places that have been, thrown. We are trying to hit new places.
There are some cities that have been very loud that we do need to go, like Pittsburgh, Detroit. Like we got
Kansas City, these places. I feel bad when I see people say like, what about New York City or whatever, and I'm like, we just did one in December, and we try not to, because we should do
Northern New York.
We only do a certain amount of shows, and so when we do New York, we don't repeat in the same. It's a whole thing. So I'm sorry to you guys who have missed our past New York shows or our past Boston shows or places, but we will be coming back around.
Yes.
But really, really excited for this March tour. It's going to be a blast. Our guests are really amazing. Can't wait to reveal those. And honestly, so thankful that they all said yes pretty seamlessly. It was the most seamless tour response we've gotten from guests,
it went
which
well.
was an honor.
So very excited for that. I do want to apologize to our Canadian listeners,
guys,
because you guys are loyal. Come. You guys are loyal, and we love you, and we love our northern friends. And unfortunately, that is out of our control. We're because of sales and sponsors and whatnot, they said we can't go to Canada.
Yeah, there's a certain
Never say never though.
Never say never.
Yeah.
We would love to do it, but when we have sponsors come on board, we can't go. There's they say no Canada.
Yeah, so we're gonna maybe try to do something special for Canada because we don't want to leave you guys out of the question. We want to come to Canada. Also, I've never been to Canada, so I'd love to come.
I'm dying to. I'm dying to
be
do
a lot
shows
of fun
there.
But we're gonna work on it, and we can see what we can make happen in the future. But super excited for March. March is gonna be so much fun. Gonna be on the road a lot of travel. Hopefully, funny and fun things happen. I think they will. They always do when we're traveling. So I'm really excited. And go buy those tickets when they're on sale. And thank you in advance for the people who buy tickets.
Yes, noon Eastern.
Yes, noon Eastern time. Literally can't wait.
Link will be in the description.
Link will be posted on all of our socials. Literally one of my favorite things in life are these live shows. Seriously, it makes me a special kind of happy when we are doing these shows and meeting you guys in person, and the energy that everyone brings to the shows. There's truly nothing better. So I can't wait for it to begin.
Yeah. And I love when we do share new cities and people are so fucking pumped about it too. That's great.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh yes, good. We
picked a good place.
Picked a good place. We feel good about it. So very excited. It's gonna be great.
Hey, LA round 2, you guys better show up. And let me tell you something. You're gonna want to.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, let's get into the
Anything else?
topics.
Oh, can I just put out one public cry for help?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
I
for help.
cry for help. Please, as in, please help me. I have, and this is,
Let
to
us
put out
know.
in the universe, and I'll probably post on my Instagram as well. I cannot make a decision on my honeymoon, and I need help.
You never even asked me.
I need no, but I need an expert. I need a travel agent. I need a planner.
Right,
I
right.
need somebody who can say,
what are
Fran,
the
that's
options?
a terrible idea. I've been all over the place. I
Lay it
was
on us, honey.
Thailand. I was the islands up there.
I think
was
Thailand
thinking
is
I think Thailand would be
fantastic.
amazing. But then I was told by people that have gone to Thailand that I know that I loved this other place more, or like that time of year is a little iffy. You should go to the French Polynesians. So now I'm looking at like Bora Bora. I don't know.
Well,
like
that's
they
to
say
die
that the
for,
weather is
obviously,
better. It's always beautiful
It's
there.
always to die
so
for.
now I'm thinking like, what if I go to like New Zealand?
You know what that
And
reminds
do
me
New
of?
Zealand and then do Bora Bora, hop to New Zealand, fly all the way to New Zealand, and then on the way back, go to Bora Bora and then back to like LA, California, and
Yeah.
then back to New York.
Well, that would be awesome. And New Zealand reminds me of that Full House episode. Remember when Stephanie and Michelle accidentally fly to New Zealand? Hilarious.
New Zealand is a place that I know I will probably never
No.
get to.
I think that'd
in
be
my
cool.
If you
lifetime.
went there, would you try to hit Australia too, since you would be close, or no?
No, because then I would need like a full month off then, you know?
Yeah. I think that would be cool. I see your point
Yeah.
about Thailand. I know somebody who is getting home from Thailand today, actually.
Yes.
And
I've seen all of her stuff and it's looked incredible.
And she's having an amazing time.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a different time of year.
it's a different time of the year. And
I saw the elephants.
yeah, it looks beautiful.
I know.
So you just have to go with what your heart is telling you,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And what is in your biggest desires.
I know.
You know?
That's why I need a professional to be like, I also don't to be like, hey, you're living in La La Land, you know.
Yeah, but
what
also-
like pricing
right.
and all those crazy things. Like I'm living in dreamland right now of like what I can do, and I need someone to pull me into reality and actually plan with me.
Right. I also think though, sometimes too many cooks in the kitchen, too many opinions can make your head spin.
That is true. That is true. I struggle with this is why I struggle with planning stuff on my own, because I will spend hours browsing, going through hotels, going through websites, and as soon as I find 1 to 2 to 3 like iffy reviews, I'm like, oh, can't go there. which is I can't live that way. You
Every
cannot live
place
that way
is
because
gonna
every
have-
place is going to have some bad
Every
reviews.
place is going to have a bad review.
And
every person is going to have something bad
Exactly.
to say about every place.
And it's also on resorts that like there's also 9 million really, really good ones.
Yeah,
and then there's like some people that are like, oh, I had the worst day ever. And I it sticks with me too much when it really shouldn't, because you know that person may just suck.
You never know. They could be just complainers.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I think somebody's always going to have something to say about a place.
I
It could be
know.
the best place in the entire world. It could be the Four Seasons,
Yeah.
Bora Bora.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
someone's going to say, oh, the butler didn't serve me well enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is going to have an opinion.
Yep.
And you just got to go, what do I
Right.
really want to do?
Which is why
what do
I
I
just need one
really
voice.
want to do? You know?
like one, yeah. So if there's any travel agents out there
Yeah, that
that want to help a sister out
Yeah,
and just be my soundboard,
right.
I would greatly appreciate it.
I know
Because the clock is ticking now.
the clock
I'm
is
pushing
ticking.
It. It's
yeah.
February.
Yeah, you definitely have
yeah,
to plan yours.
yeah.
I have a bit more time, and my mind has changed a bunch of times. I'm now on Spain.
I know, which I love that idea.
I'm on Mallorca, Ibiza, and
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
Those three. Like,
Yeah.
you know, hit those three.
Yeah.
That's what we're leaning towards. I want to live my cheetah girl dreams in the streets of Barcelona.
Ugh,
I do.
you.
Sue me.
Yeah, as you should.
I want to strut like I mean it and
You
free my
want
mind.
Some
Yeah.
straight, like nice acoustic guitars
Yes.
going as you walk down the streets.
I do. I was like, wait a second.
Yep.
And then we started talking about Spain. And yeah, it just, you know, you get Mallorca, relax, Ibiza, party, Barcelona, explore. That was my thoughts. So,
Yeah.
you know, who knows? That could change in a little bit. I have
Yeah.
a little bit more time than you. You're crunching.
Yeah.
You are crunching.
I know.
getting, I mean, you do have time.
I do have time. I have
Fall.
time, but the wedding industry
It moves quick.
is a crazy game. It moves quick, and they really tell you that you got to have these things.
And you know what?
Snippety snap.
We did talk about this recently when I said that I was getting married in April 2025.
Yeah.
And I said that some people were like, whoa, like that's so far away. It's not that
it's
far
really
away
not it,
because
because
all these places
it's-
book out.
yeah.
I had a bunch of calls this week with all vendors.
Yeah.
We are not using a planner, so it's just Marty and I and our families helping out and with the planning process. And we've had some calls this week, and they were like, thank God you called this week because we actually have that date on hold, but since if you want to book it now, you get the date. And I'm like, I'll book it now then. You know what I mean? Like, it's
I also
crazy
think-
how far in advance things actually book out.
Yeah, I know. I also think where we are is such a crazy
it's-
area.
yeah.
Like the greater New York metropolitan area
Things book up
is
so fast.
is crazy
So I
because
was like-
people plan far in
They do.
advance.
So I was like, thank God
Yeah.
we had the calls this week because I thought I
Sir,
had,
thank God I got you on
yes,
the phone.
Oh my God, thank God we're talking because I thought we had plenty of time
Yeah.
because it's a little bit over a year, and they were like, oh no, this is how you get your pick of the litter because if
Right,
you wait,
right.
then you don't get your pick of the litter. You
Yep.
get the second
Yep.
choice or
Yep.
the third
Yep.
choice.
Yep.
So yeah, now I have reached the. It took a little bit to get into the thick of wedding planning, and now I have reached the thick of, or I'm starting to get
Yes.
into it, which is exciting.
But isn't it crazy? Like, just time flies.
Time flies because a couple
Because-
months ago I was like, I got plenty of time.
Exactly. It feels like we just got engaged.
Yeah.
and that's not the case.
No.
Like, I'm still feeling like
Yeah.
wait, I got engaged like a month ago, and
Right,
everyone's
no.
like, Fran, no.
It's
been
been
like 6 months.
Exactly. And so like I was like, oh my God, I have so much. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, now I have to plan when I'm going to go look at my dress. Like, oh my gosh, it's all around the corner, which is all very exciting.
Yeah.
But things do move faster than they always say things move
I know.
fast.
Time flies.
And they ain't lying.
Yeah, when our great aunts say, "Oh, it'll come sooner than you think," they were not lying.
They were not lying about that. They
No.
were not. But it's all very exciting.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm nervous about is my taste changing.
But that's why you always go classic.
That's what I'm leaning towards.
You
classic
always go
colors.
classic. When somebody says, "Oh, this is," like when you see those TikToks and all those videos with the wedding culture
Yeah.
and wedding influencers, and they're like, "Here's what's going to be so hot for 2024, 2025, like whatever it is." Sure, you can take some ideas from it, and maybe you want to update things or do anything, but you can't go wrong with classic.
Can I be honest? I scroll past. I said,
Yeah.
I don't want any ideas. I'm like, too
Trends.
many ideas.
Trends.
Too many ideas. No, we had a call with our florist, and I'm sticking with like creams
Yeah.
and the colors that I won't get sick of.
Yeah.
Lots of candles,
Yep.
candlelight,
Yep.
good lighting, greenery, things of that sort that you can't go, oh, I hate that in the future.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know. I've been going with like my favorite color. I mean, you all can guess
Yeah.
what my favorite color is. And that's been my favorite color my whole life. So hopefully it stays.
Hopefully it
that way.
stays the favorite color. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully it stays that way.
Right.
But no, that is very true. They're like, "Oh, this is so in for," and you're like, "Oh God, is it?" But classic,
Chic, classic.
Yep.
Way to go.
Yep.
All right, time to get into the topics.
Let's do some topics.
Let's do it. We are going to be talking about
Friday.
be careful what you sing. Big music is
Oh,
coming
shit.
down. TikTok
Yeah.
has now removed all of UMG stepped
Yeah.
in and removed all of their artists' music on TikTok.
Yep.
That includes the big names: Taylor Swift, Drake,
Drake.
a bunch of people,
The Weeknd.
a ton of names.
Yeah. A bajillion.
Girls' Room is gonna have to dig deep for some songs.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. And you know what? That is so true.
We're
because
gonna-
I thought, let me test. Let's see how
Yeah.
real this is. I woke up. I went right to my own TikTok, where I've posted a grand total of 20 videos in 3 years, and they're muted.
Yep.
Like the Taylor Swift song ones, muted.
I know, I'm really-
songs gone.
Yeah. We're going to have to dig deep.
Yep.
There's other artists out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Universal doesn't have all of them.
Yeah, they don't have all of them. Justin Timberlake would like to take a moment to apologize to nobody. We're going to talk about that. Morgan Wade and Kyle Richards erase all pictures of each other on Instagram, and we have a great game of trivia. And that's it, guys. Let's get into the
Jump right
topics.
into it.
Let's jump right into it. My mouth is absolutely watering right now, and it's watering for a big, juicy, hot burger from McDonald's. The best of the best. McDonald's classic burgers are hotter, juicier, and tastier than ever before. So much so, Fran, that the Hamburglar is on the loose. The patties are cooked to juicy perfection. The cheese is perfectly melted. The Big Mac has more special sauce in every bite. If you know me, you know I love a Big Mac. They're topped with a pillowy soft golden bun, and these are truly McDonald's best classic burgers ever. Or in the words of the Hamburglar, robble, robble. That's what he says. Try McDonald's best burgers ever at a McDonald's near you. Guys, there's nothing better than treating yourself when you get home.
I could go for a nice McDouble right now.
Yeah, right. Or I love a nice Big Mac, or even just a classic cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Throw some fries on the side, a little bit of honey mustard, some nuggets. You know we love it all. Throw Love Island on, sit back, relax, and enjoy your McDonald's. Get the best burgers ever at a McDonald's near you. And let me tell you, if your mouth is not watering for a McDonald's after that, then I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. So go get it at a McDonald's near you. So UMG put the hammer down. They said, no, you're not using our music anymore. Took them right off of TikTok. They couldn't come to a deal. Now TikTok will pay the consequences of not having these artists' music on their platform. I think the biggest hit is probably going to be the Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
People love to use the Taylor Swift sounds, especially Kelly Teller. All of her TikToks include Taylor Swift sounds, and those now have been muted.
Can we just also thank you to Kelly Teller. What a fucking icon.
We've thanked Kelly Teller for our entire career now,
Yeah.
and we will continue to thank her.
Absolutely. I mean, she really is the unsung hero.
She is. When Top Gun was coming out,
Yep.
she gave us all the Miles Teller videos. Now she's giving us all the Taylor Swift videos. And on top of that, she gives us videos of herself, and she looks like a fantastic time. She's always dancing, having a good time.
And they're always hanging out with fun people,
with the best group of friends.
You're just like, damn, I want to be in your group of friends.
And you're like, we'd have a great time together. I know you may not think that, but we would, Kelly.
I think she would. I think she thinks that.
Kelly, we'd have a great time together.
I think she thinks that.
So, come hang out anytime. But thank you to you.
Yep.
And so they're putting the hammer down. They say, TikTok, you can't use our music anymore.
Yeah, they've been in a brutal licensing battle. And their contract, Ariana Grande, also UMG. That's tough for, and UMG basically claims that TikTok is 1% of their marketing for me. They throw out some insane number that I saw that I was like, that seems low, just because it really does feel like so many artists either make songs to go viral on TikTok, or TikTok is so influential in what songs pop off and
more than any other platform.
Especially and Ariana Grande's got a new album coming out. They probably were ready to go with songs to be put on TikTok.
And agencies have been telling their artists that they need to cater to TikTok more.
Yeah, exactly. So TikTok, on Tuesday, a day before its licensing contract with TikTok was set to expire, Universal, the largest of the three major record companies, published a fiery open letter accusing TikTok of offering unsatisfactory payment for music and of allowing its platform to be, quote, flooded with AI-generated recordings that diluted the royalty pool for real human musicians. That's fair. There are so many alterations of sounds and songs and AI, this isn't Harry Styles, but this is a AI. Harry Styles isn't getting paid for that,
Right, that is true.
And UMG's not getting, or, the record label's not getting paid for that. So UMG's pissed. TikTok confirmed early Thursday that it had removed music from Universal, and videos on the app began to show the effects of the broken partnership. Recordings by Universal artists were deleted from TikTok's library, and existing videos that used music from Universal's artists had their audio muted entirely. Universal songs were also unavailable for users to add to new videos. And this is what I was saying. When I went onto my own TikTok, the New York Times used an example of Kylie Jenner using a Lana Del Rey song in a video, that if you go click on the video, it now says this sound isn't available, and other videos carry a similar statement which says sound removed due to copyright restrictions. When users went to the official profiles for Universal artists like Swift and Grande, who is scheduled to release a new album next month, the tabs would normally display dozens of tracks the users could add to their own clips, which are entirely barred or reduced to a handful of brief snippets. The extent of the fallout was unclear on Thursday, and a spokeswoman did not provide any estimate for how many videos would be affected by the change. On Thursday morning, some videos using Universal recordings appeared to be unaffected. So, I mean, this is going to go on for a while. In response to Universal, TikTok on Tuesday accused the music company in a statement of, quote, putting their own greed above the interests of their artists and songwriters, and said that Universal had chosen to walk away from the powerful support of a platform with well over 1 billion users that serves as a free promotional and discovery vehicle for their talent. Representatives of Universal and TikTok declined on Thursday to make any new statements about their negotiations or the withdrawal of music from the platform.
It's funny for any record label to be talking about someone being greedy. Because, like...
Well, I mean, that... Of the record label, you mean? Like, they're the greedy
record labels
ones?
are notorious for being greedy.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what TikTok said.
Yeah,
We are a free platform that you use to promote your artists. And we've made so many of your artist songs pop off and go viral. And this is the thanks we get.
Honestly, they're not.
It goes both ways. I get it.
Yeah, it does go both ways because TikTok is responsible for a lot of songs lately going
Absolutely.
viral. A ton.
Totally.
Like,
old songs,
new
too,
songs,
like
they come back around.
Yep.
So there's a lot to be said about that. And I think this is going to be an ongoing battle. I wouldn't be surprised if a ton of the bigger artists also are having a lot to say about it. Like, we're not getting any money from this. Our songs are being used over and over again. And so I think it's going to be an ongoing battle until somebody's happy, and I don't think they're going to be happy because I don't think TikTok is going to offer them what they want.
Yeah, it's probably going to take a while. So this article references that contentious contract talks and even public barbs are part of the standard terrain when it comes to major music companies and tech platforms negotiating over the all-important content licenses that allow those platforms to host music. But it is rare for a music company to make good on threats to remove its content. Last time it happened was in 2008 when Warner Music pulled thousands of music videos from YouTube, and the standoff lasted 9 months, and Warner returned its videos once YouTube agreed to share advertising revenue with the label. So I don't clearly Universal is not going to put their music on unless TikTok gives them what they want. So this could, go on for a while.
This could go on for a long time, or
serious ramifications for, I feel like, the artists too, you know?
Especially up and coming artists as well, who a lot of their songs, and they've made a name for themselves on TikTok.
Yep.
I mean, I guess they could post videos of themselves singing.
But can they?
I don't know.
I feel like they could.
I don't know.
If they're signed to a record
true.
label.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
I know.
Yeah, that's can they just post? They can't post any. If you're signed to UMG, can you just not post anything?
Yeah,
on
I'm
TikTok
assuming
now?
you can't even post your own song because I guess,
UMG would
don't
probably
own
be
your own music.
Wow, UMG owns
everything.
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 Capitol Music, Def Jam Records, Island Records, Republic Records.
They own them all.
Not
It's
Columbia.
all no.
Yeah.
So that's Sony.
Most of them. Yeah, it's a big it's a big chunk of artists.
Yep.
So it's going to be a massive hit, I think, for both ends. I really do think both ends of this are going to see the repercussions.
I would think Taylor Swift is I want my music on TikTok. You want to get paid,
I
but
would
you
think
also
they
want
all would want it to be, no?
Yeah, I could see.
She doesn't need the money. Obviously, she
well,
wants
for a
the money,
while,
but
she wouldn't put her music on Spotify, so I can actually see
That's
her
true.
having the opposite opinion on that.
That's true. She likes her money.
Yeah. But it's just so many people.
It is a lot. It's a
Taylor
lot.
Swift, Bad Bunny, Alicia Keys, The Weeknd, SZA, Billie Eilish, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Harry Styles.
All of the biggest artists
It's
right
all
now.
Wait,
I think he's
Harry
with.
Styles.
He was Columbia.
Yeah,
But did he move?
I feel like these artists change all the time.
I don't know. This is Universal Music Publishing Group. Has it on here? Rosalie
This
already.
says Columbia when I looked
yeah.
it up right now. Columbia Records, UK. I see an article that says Mitch Rowland, the first artist signed to
I don't
Harry
know.
Styles' new label.
TikTok needs somebody to jump in and sing some songs. Look no further. Blunt Dottie, TikTok debut.
I mean, there's just so many people.
Dottie, titties in my face. I'm
seems like all the
her body. Suicide
people.
doors.
Yeah.
In my Ferrari. Smoke going up. Yeah, now it's a party. Hey. New listeners are going to be like, what the fuck is Blunt Dottie?
I'm available.
It's crazy that I know the words that come after that. I've heard it so many times.
Yeah.
They want apologies, but
I ain't saying sorry. They're leaving soon. ASAP like Bari. Bark like Marley and me sitting in a tree, smoking trees, getting high off life.
Isn't it? That song's like
Lady
6
Gaga,
or 7
Rihanna,
years old.
No, I mean, God.
Let's see the last time I wrote, because I have it in my.
That was
Crazy.
definitely
Oh.
like 2018.
No, 2020. July 8th, 2020 was the last
amendment.
Was the last.
Oh, when you edited it.
When I
Yeah,
edited it. Yeah, strong end to this. Capital letters. I'm getting Dottie. What a Blunt Dottie. Blunt Dottie was a great TikTok
Remember when you
name.
just saying that to guests? Remember Tay Diggs? Or no, that was
I'm starving.
Starving Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Noah won't let us order
lunch.
food. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Blunt Dottie coming to a theater near you in March.
You could, hey,
You can put that on Spotify.
you could put that on TikTok. You should record it.
I should
There's only so
record
many
it,
music.
auto-tune.
There's only
Tommy did it.
yeah.
I bet I can.
Put out an EP.
Yep.
We could. We could.
You could
Some of
put the sound on your account.
Once again, new listeners are probably like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Yeah.
It's a hit single I wrote a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The OGs, remember?
More than a couple now. Wrote
Oh my
that
God.
Bad
That's
Boy
like
in
the-
like 2018, no?
No,
19?
2020.
No,
You did not write
you
it
didn't
in
write
The
2020.
original was
We were
written
in the
in
old
2019.
office. We were
Yeah.
in the old office.
We
You
were in
rapping
the old office.
Blunt Dottie?
Yes.
Yes. We were in
2020
the
was
old
COVID.
We were in the old
already here.
office.
We were in the old office when
For
I wrote Blunt
sure.
Dottie.
100%.
100%.
Oh my God, Blunt Dottie needs to come back around then. Do I
Yeah.
need to add a verse?
It might need to be
Does
updated.
she need to add a verse to Blunt Dottie?
It might need to be updated. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. I'll work on it maybe tonight. TikTok needs me right now.
Yeah.
Clearly.
They clearly need a smash song. They're not getting.
They
any from.
clearly do. All right. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. So
Moving on.
if you're
moving on.
looking to hear your favorite songs on TikTok, you won't hear them from the art. I mean, I don't know what stops people from just like editing.
Well, now it's just
Songs and just-
they're gonna take them down probably. Right?
Yeah, but it's like, how fast can they be?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see. It'll be very
Copyright's
interesting to
scary.
see because they already
Copyright is
TikTok
scary.
loves to make chipmunk voice versions of songs.
That could happen.
That they can do that.
I'm getting Dottie
Yeah.
with a Blunt Dottie.
The like algorithm stuff is so
Best believe
good.
I still bejeweled when I walk in the room. That one, hey, that sounds was still on mine.
Their stuff is so good though at like finding anything that
Has it?
infringes
Yeah.
on it. Like,
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
I'm
see.
just saying, I have a bejeweled sped up version.
Guys,
is still on my TikTok.
In
so-
more
That is
important,
what- yeah.
in more important news, Justin Timberlake would like to take the time
Oh yeah.
to apologize to fucking nobody.
absolutely fucking
he
nobody.
thought he was the man
thought
when
he
he
hit that
dropped that.
so hard.
He thought that he hit something crazy. And now listen, I wasn't on the let's destroy Justin Timberlake's life.
I really wasn't either. I really wasn't either. But I didn't like this.
didn't like this one at
I didn't
all.
like this at all.
It kind of was just rubbed me the wrong way.
I was ready to say, I wasn't fully in the like leave Justin Timberlake alone camp, but I was in like the why do we even care? Camp.
Right, like what
Just let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I was I was kind of in the indifferent camp of
But
Justin
then he
Timberlake.
throws something like this out, and I'm like, you gotta, all right, thanks for reminding us that you're a dick. Like, I don't know. Like,
that
that's
was such a dicky response.
totally. And it was such a weird crowd reaction. Like, it wasn't like, no one was like, yeah.
Fuck yeah, Justin.
Like, it was like, woo.
Wait, so where did
He was
say
at Irving
this?
Plaza.
He was
in
doing a
New
show
York.
at Irving Plaza.
Yes.
Wow, he's really.
I mean, Pop Punk did Irving
I mean,
Plaza.
love Irving Plaza, but like.
No, Irving Plaza is a great
Justin
venue,
Timberlake
but
was doing
clearly
MSG.
he was doing a. He was doing a. I don't
listening
know,
party?
like something for his new album, like an intimate setting, And he said that before he went into
But like,
Crimea River.
Oh, that makes sense. So he's like, fuck Britney
He was
Spears.
playing his old
Is
songs.
that basically what he's saying?
Oh man, Justin, why'd you have to do that? Like, you could have
I know,
just
right?
not done that. What got into him? What did a monster possess his soul in that moment? He said he was gonna get up
Yeah.
there and say, "I apologize to fucking
During
nobody."
his set at Irving Plaza Wednesday night, right before performing Holy Grail / Crimea River.
apologizing to fucking nobody only works ever so often. You know what I mean? You gotta, it's gotta be the right moment, and this was not it.
All the
This wasn't
TikToks
it.
making fun of him for being old and like are just so funny.
And it's just so unfortunate. I saw somebody write the other day, like, remember the times when we didn't know too much about the artiste and we just enjoyed their music?
Yeah, right.
And now
Too much information.
we are getting too much information.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj, Justin Timberlake, the list goes on, and I won't even get into the really bad ones.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the list goes on
and you know,
on.
and it's just infuriating because it really did feel like Britney was extending an olive branch.
It
really did.
She
Like,
was,
it was
she
like,
was posting a
she
nice
was trying to help
Instagram.
him, like being like, "Hey, I really love the song, and like you and Fallon are funny,"
Yeah.
and like you know, it seemed like she really was trying to
And he's
extend
like,
an olive
"Cry
branch.
me a river."
And he went out there and said, "I don't give a I'm apologizing to no one." Now Britney did post on her Instagram back, and I mean back. It's back, but
Yeah.
you know, no direct call out. But she posted a picture of a basketball hoop with chain where the net is like a chain, but the chain is hanging off.
yeah.
The moon is in the middle of the net.
Yeah.
She wrote,
Artistic.
"Someone told me someone was talking shit about me on the streets. Do you want to bring it to the court, or will you go home crying to your mom like you did last time? I'm not sorry." Three exclamation
my God.
points.
She should have wrote, "I'd like to take the time to apologize to fucking nobody."
I know. Like, what? You know,
What was he thinking?
What are you?
What was Justin Timberlake
Because
thinking?
we were just talking about this literally this week, being like, you know what? He's clearly going the route of not saying anything, and he's just going to do what he's doing and try and put out the new music. And that's fine. Like, when you're not stirring the pot at all,
Yeah.
I can respect it more and be like, okay, you know, he's
just
putting
minding
out
his own
music.
business.
He's
Yeah.
not stirring the pot. But when you get on stage and say, I apologize to absolutely fucking nobody, not gonna sit
Not-
well,
was-
pal.
Was there like a
Do you
roar?
Talk about a
No.
literal. You are. This is what you're doing.
there was not.
You are-
There was no roar. It was like,
yeah, Justin.
yeah.
You are taking the. You're lighting a match, and you're having the Britney stands. You've covered them in oil, and you're just
Yeah.
flipping it on.
Do you-
Like they're not
He
gonna.
must be trying to get in the news.
Well, do you think that Jessica Biel
I
was
don't
like
know,
wh-
something.
Do you think that Jessica Biel was like, "Whoa, that just gave me the biggest ick"? Like,
I don't know,
like
man.
Jessica
You would
Biel,
think.
she closed up tight. Like she was like,
have you
"Oh
seen that
no."
video of Justin being like, "Skippity gippity bit," like,
Yeah. Yes. Wait. This is. You can listen to it. This is the crowd. There's like a woo. So
Yeah, Jessica
I don't
Biel.
know, man.
Jessica Biel heard that and she threw away the key.
You know what that's giving? It's the Matt Rife being like, "But I just do crowd work, right?" Where he said that and then like,
Yeah. Boom. How about that joke? But I just do crowd work. Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Big miss by JT there, man.
Yeah,
That was no
yep.
sexy back. That was no
Nope.
Cry Me a River. That was no anything there. Holy Grail, great song. I mean, whew.
he's got some bangers.
I mean, he
Suit and
has
tie?
some of the best. Mirror. Justin Timberlake has
Rock Your
absolute
Body?
fucking bangers, and he's letting this all go to shame. You know,
He just shouldn't have even
It's-
said anything.
it's literally the classic line of like, "Live long enough to see yourself become
Yeah,
a
yeah,
villain."
yep,
It
yep.
happens to
Yep.
all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Right. It's just I don't know
He
why.
could have like gone off to an island with his family and have been like, "I'm just gonna live my
or
life
just
here."
I mean, he's
I
been a
understand
successful
wanting
actor.
to like still make music and work. It's just like he must just be so fucking furious at Britney. You know, at the end of the day, like because I'm thinking in my head, you know, maybe if he said one thing to acknowledge what had happened or whatever, you know, then like maybe people will get past it. But he must just be so mad that she brought it all back up.
Why? Yeah. Why couldn't Justin just be like, "Hey, listen, we were 18 years old.
Yeah,
I was a dumb 18-year-old kid.
made some mistakes.
I made some mistakes. We've all made mistakes before at 18 years old. and I'd like to move forward with my life, and I we can all move forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Surely the Britney stans probably would not have taken that well.
Yeah.
But it would probably be better
Than this.
I apologize to fucking nobody. I'm actually almost coming around on the more we talk about it, the more funny I'm finding.
Who said it? Who has said that before?
It's Conor McGregor.
Thank you.
Fucking nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah, which I don't think you want to be in the same camp as
Yeah,
Conor
no,
McGregor.
I know.
But when he said it was like, oh shit, that was sick.
When Conor McGregor said it, it was like the right time, right place. Conor McGregor has since taken a deep fall.
Yeah.
He's
got that new movie coming out with Jake Gyllenhaal, though. Apparently, it's getting good reviews.
Oh.
Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just went through like so many different names in my head before I got to Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I was about to say Road Kick.
I actually don't know if that's 100% what
I think it's called Roadhouse.
But but Conor McGregor took a deep dive.
Yeah,
You know?
no.
Well, you get older in the fight game.
It's not about his fight game, about his
that's his personal life.
Yeah, about himself being like a not great
Oh,
person.
Yeah. Well,
I wasn't talking about Conor McGregor's fight game.
No.
Conor McGregor's fight game took a deep hit.
Yeah, Rhea, big UFC gal. She's like, well, his career
have you
has
seen
really
his
taken
latest
a turn.
stats?
Yeah. No, I mean, if you want to emulate somebody's personal life, I would not pick Conor McGregor.
No. Yeah.
So,
Shit.
All right, JJ. Justin Timberlake, a big Conor McGregor fan.
Like Justin Timberlake was the halftime performer at the Super Bowl, and nothing against Irving Plaza, but like, it's what a difference.
Well, I will defend the fact that maybe he was just like
intimate,
yeah. I
mean,
you're picking
cool.
that as like some artists still like to do a small venue when they're launching new stuff. Like I don't have a problem with it being Irving Plaza.
Would I absolutely rock out to a Justin Timberlake concert? Yeah.
Oh, if I had known he was there, I would have gone.
Yeah.
And I probably would have been like, yes, fuck
Sexy
everyone.
Back is just there's so many classics. I'd rock out to a Justin Timberlake concert. But if I'm at that concert,
well, he's going on tour,
and I hear him say, I would crack up. Like, I would start cracking up.
Right, because he also says it like so seriously.
Yeah. It's like that. Remember that meme
it was
that
his
went
birthday. You
How
idiots.
how old?
43rd.
It was his birthday party?
Yeah, it was his birthday
He's
party.
only 43.
43.
He's younger than I thought he was.
He
not
performed at Irving Plaza for his second one night only show.
One night only.
One night
2
only.
nights in a row.
Wait, he said that not even on the first night
the
of the one night only show. He said that on the second night of the one night only.
The Jonas Brothers did a one night only Yankee Stadium show that became a 5-night only Yankee Stadium show that became an entire tour.
That is so funny. Like the second night. Welcome to the second night of our one night only.
He didn't even drop that line on the first night.
Our friends at ZipRecruiter conducted a recent survey and found that the top hiring challenge employers face for 2024 is a lack of qualified candidates. But if you're an employer and need to hire, here's good news. ZipRecruiter has smart tools and features that help you find more qualified candidates fast. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/CITO. As soon as you post your job, ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology shows you candidates whose skills and experience match it. You can use ZipRecruiter's invite to apply feature to send top candidates a personalized invite to encourage them to respond to your job post. When you use ZipRecruiter's rating tool to rate your candidates, they send you more matches from new profiles that are created on the site. Let ZipRecruiter help you conquer the biggest hiring challenge, finding qualified candidates. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to this exclusive web address right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/CITO. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/CITO. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Despite the nippy temperatures, some fans camped outside as early as 5 a.m. waiting to get inside the venue.
He still has his fans. He still has his fans. I mean, he's Justin Timberlake. Like, I think that also
17-song performance alongside his band, the Tennessee Kids.
People are like undermining Justin Timberlake's talent in all of this.
He's a star.
I really don't think they are, though.
No, I think there's a lot of like younger people that have been making fun of Justin Timberlake for his talents.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people also say he's
wildly
rips off of other people's talent, you know?
Yeah.
Back in the day, he's wildly talented.
No, absolutely. I'm saying now, like, he always gets the big bands, and like, it's just that they think he's
But early
but
JB.
like, what would you say his biggest talent is? Like like his voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
But like he's not like I don't even know if he writes his songs, but I assume.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
I mean, his music catalog a couple years ago sold for like $400 million.
He's a good actor
right?
too.
Yeah, he's good at. He's a talented guy. Now,
Sean Parker.
His personality maybe needs a little work.
Friends with Benefits.
Good movie.
Jessica Biel came onto the stage, surprised him with the cake.
Oh.
Why?
Yep.
Did Jessica Biel retire from acting? I feel like I haven't seen her in anything.
No, remember she did that show Candy pretty recently. That was on Hulu.
Yeah. She's been going Viva on TikTok. She doesn't need all of us. She's eating in the shower.
Yeah, she's
Is
eating in the
Justin
shower. She's
Timberlake
packing
UMG?
snack planes.
I don't know.
Plain snacks. Sorry.
Yeah. She said she set the world on fire the other day talking about eating in the shower. So,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know. Just maybe I was so fine with him putting out new music and keeping to himself, you know?
Yeah, I will be using this going forward though. Just for
Yeah.
laughs.
Apologize.
I
absolute
apologize.
fucking nobody. But now, you know, it's funny because now
It was just so
I
serious.
now I am thinking about all the times that people have used that because of Conor McGregor.
It's like the Michael Scott thing where it's
yes.
like, I apologize
mean-
to absolutely no one, dash Conor McGregor, dash Justin
Yeah,
Timberlake.
right. Like
Yeah.
now I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that on Twitter 9 million times.
Yeah.
Like no wonder it sounded so familiar. It's because I've seen it in a meme a million times.
And then imagine Justin Timberlake then played Conor McGregor's
Yeah, he's
walkout
like, this is
music.
gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, I'm gonna say the Conor McGregor line right before.
gonna do
And
it.
then I'm gonna play his walkout music, and then we're gonna go into Holy Grail mixed with Rock Your Body,
It's
mixed
my
with Cry
fucking-
Me a
I
River.
mean, that's pretty
43rd
sick.
birthday.
Envisioning
I
it.
think like if
the
you're
more
in,
we're talking about it,
Till it runneth over.
out of
Holy
context,
Grail.
and then McGregor walks out with his walk.
It's Holy Grail with Jay-Z.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy Grail is
Student ties with
Holy
Jay-Z
Grail
too.
is a fantastic song.
Like the fact that
phenomenal.
Justin Timberlake's like has multiple songs with Jay-Z.
We don't need to give Justin Timberlake the credit for he's so
Yeah.
talented. Like I said, it's the personality, his life choices that he's made.
He really hasn't. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna say like, has he done that much bad stuff? Like,
Well, I brought it up the other day. I mean, the whole
thing when he was on the
potentially
balcony,
cheating on
and
Oh,
he
the
was
balcony.
potentially.
Biel.
but there's nothing like. It looked bad, but it's like you don't actually know.
It wasn't great.
Yeah.
He had to apologize.
Yeah, he had to
So, I mean,
apologize,
he apologized, and he apologized then.
Yeah, he was.
he had to apologize for something
he
then.
Didn't, he didn't say I apologize to
He said,
nobody.
yeah.
And him and Jessica, they have worked it out.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yep. So clearly this is he's just gonna keep doing it. I wonder. It's gonna be interesting. Like he's got to have a no Britney question rule while he's doing press, right?
Yeah.
For like his new album and stuff. Because once he starts to put out like a full new album and he does all the shows and
Imagine if
everything,
he was sitting
like
right
there's
there.
no way he's gonna let people ask him about Britney, right?
Justin should come on this podcast.
Would you adhere to his no Britney?
Would we? Yeah, no.
No,
we
I
couldn't.
wouldn't adhere to that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm
So
saying.
trick
Do you
him?
think he has a no Britney question rule? He might.
Probably. He might have. Yeah, of course.
He's big
Yeah.
enough. For
Of course.
Yeah.
They all have a know something rule.
He's
Yeah.
gonna go on Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon's gonna like.
The
laugh
only
at everyone.
Well,
person
Jimmy
that
Fallon
didn't
doesn't-
have a know something rule. I mean, a lot of people don't have a know something rule, but they're on a certain level. But like Drew Barrymore had no know something rule.
Yeah.
You know, that was awesome.
She was
Yeah.
open.
No open book. Nothing. You can't ask about this. Nothing was
Yeah.
mentioned.
Well, I mean, we've talked about this before, but it does feel like the biggest celebrities have the least amount of restriction.
Yeah, it's so true. It's always the reality stars that have a don't ask this rule.
Yeah. I do think Justin probably has it.
Justin has a no Britney rule for sure.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, we will keep our eyes on this man going forward.
Yep.
And
Hey, look
I-
out!
they-
He's coming
they-
to your city.
Yeah. One night only,
but maybe two.
but maybe two.
Yeah, who knows? Interesting. Morgan Wade and Kyle Richards have erased all pictures of each other on social media. Now, I think the Beverly Hills reunion was recently filmed.
Yes.
I saw some sources saying.
It was.
And so people are speculating on what this could be. Some people I saw saying, oh, if Kyle Richards and Mauricio are getting divorced, could Mauricio cite, cheating on Kyle Richards' behalf? Could Kyle do that to Mauricio? Is that why they're deleting pictures? Who knows? Or is Morgan Wade just drumming up to release some new music?
That seems to be the case, Rhea. Let me get right back to you on that one. That beep 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 beep. I am getting word that does seem to be the case.
I am here
Kyle
with Fran,
Richards
and
has
she
been,
says that she is thinking that this may be the case.
I'm coming to you live from the streets of Beverly Hills, Sherman Oaks, baby. Kyle was caught in the streets, and she said she's got new music coming out.
That's all?
That's it. I know. We were hoping for maybe some more drama there, I'm not going to lie. But she confirmed that it's all good with Morgan Wade after the country music singer deleted all photos of the friendly pair from her social media, sparking few concerns.
So what's the fucking new music about? They had to delete pictures of each other to release the new music?
Apparently, it's just a marketing strategy.
To talk about Morgan Wade?
Yeah.
And here we are. We're doing it.
Yep.
We are literally
Yep,
feeding
we
into
walked
it.
right
and
into
now
it.
we just let everybody
Let's cut
know.
this whole segment.
Yeah, we just let everybody know that Morgan Wade is releasing new music.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? That's fine.
Yep.
If
We got got. They used
You
us.
got. You got.
Yep. She used us like
Great
a,
Entourage
like
episode.
puppets.
Yeah.
We're just
In their little scheme.
She's just making us dance for new Morgan Wade
Uh-huh.
music. Kyle
Dance
said,
for me, monkeys. That's us.
Kyle said it's very common for artists to do that. That didn't mean anything. Yep.
It is common for artists to do that.
Yeah,
they
it
do
is.
it all the time. They delete their pictures. They archive them. They throw them
Yep.
back up.
She
They
said,
unfollow
"We're all
everybody.
good."
One day I'm gonna unfollow everybody just so people start saying, "Why did she unfollow?" And it'll be.
That must be so. They must have their own accounts like outside of that because following no one, you can't even use the app then.
Well,
Like,
then
there's nothing on your
you
feed.
just get a bunch of sponsor posts, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, it's just like that's what you got to do.
That must be
Get the people talking, delete some posts, unfollow some people.
unfollow some people. They don't feel bad about the people they met in the bathroom one time.
No.
You know, I still hold on to those people. I can never unfollow them.
I know.
Oh, I met this girl
I
in the
know.
bathroom one time, and I cannot
I
find myself to unfollow. I just can't.
I almost sent you a picture of this girl that came up on my feed because I follow her, and we literally met her at like one dinner one time,
Mm-hmm.
and years ago.
I know who you're talking about. I
Years
still
ago.
follow. I know
And
exactly who
you
you're
know
talking
what
about.
I'm talking about?
Exactly. And I think about it all
Yeah.
the time. I go,
And-
do I
and-
unfollow her
yeah.
ever?
No.
We're stuck.
Stuck.
Because
I haven't hit anybody with an unfollow in a long
And you
time.
know
When
what?
I hit somebody with an unfollow, it means something.
And you know what people do sometimes? They follow you in front of your face.
Yeah.
And they go, I'm going to follow you right now. And then you go, I'm going to follow you too.
Yep.
And that's how you get to.
They,
And then
they
you,
say,
and,
"Did you get it?"
And then you say, yep, and you follow them back, of course.
Yeah. But
And
then you can't unfollow.
And then years go by.
Years.
Because we're talking about years now.
Yeah.
We're talking about maybe 5 years. I know who you're talking about. Maybe less than. I don't
But
know.
you must feel
Less
like you
than
know them because you've seen their life play.
Yeah,
out.
I know.
I know where they travel.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes I'm like, I know too much.
Yep.
I know too much.
Where I'm like, I'm still following this person. Like even when I meet somebody through like we have a mutual friend, or like somebody's dating somebody, whatever. There could be breakups, new relationships. I'm like, I'm still following this person.
Right.
They got a whole nother boyfriend, girlfriend
Yeah.
now.
That is the question. Like, do you unfollow? Like, if your friend breaks up with someone, do you keep following that person?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
I give it
Like,
a
if
little.
you're kind of friendly with them.
Yeah, no, I give
Yeah.
it a little time to see what happens.
Yeah.
And if they move on, they get the unfollow.
Well, this is the thing. I will never make the first move. I won't.
You'll check to see if they unfollowed
Yes, I
you.
will check to see if they still follow me. If they still follow me, I will not unfollow them.
That's respect.
If they hit me with that unfollow,
you say, fine, I'll unfollow
common
you too.
courtesy, back at you.
Right back at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to see your stuff either.
Yeah, no, unfollowing people's hard. You have that attachment.
No, but
it's always
yes.
the people. Like I said, it's always the people you meet one time in the bathroom.
No, yeah,
and you go, but
I know.
but
or there's just like people from deep in like high school,
Right.
or these, and I see and I go and I look and I'm like, they're still following me, and I thank them for that. Like I appreciate you still following me, so I will still follow you.
I also have that feeling too, where
know?
I'm like, you know what, that's really nice of you to continue to follow
Exactly.
me.
Exactly.
You know, thanks for the support.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep supporting you.
Yeah.
So we came back around on that.
Yep.
But there are some. Let's be honest. There are some people that you're like,
I know.
when can I cut them
Well,
loose?
the mute button is a great feature.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's true.
it's It's
It
the
really
easiest.
is.
It's a
the
strong
most
one.
unproblematic feature.
Do you ever
know?
wonder how many people have you muted?
Oh, it's got to be a ton.
I
Got to
don't
be a
think
ton.
so.
Sometimes
We
I feel
don't
like a lot of
post
people in
an-
my real. We don't
we don't
post
post
a
a
lot. We don't
ton.
post a lot, but sometimes I do think I'm like, damn, really all I post is like podcast promotion most of the time. And there must be people that I know in real life who are just like, I really don't care about that girl's podcast.
Well, they're probably just clicking through. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
they probably
yeah.
just click our stories really fast.
yeah,
Yeah. That's okay.
I hope.
'Cause I'm like
Don't
OCD
mute us.
about like I have to get through. Like if I'm opening I have to get through everything. I don't like unread.
I
I'd
will
be
say
the
I
same.
do enjoy watching people's stories. And
As do I.
I know a lot about people's lives that they probably don't think I'm looking,
Totally.
you know,
I agree.
people that I went to high school with, like they probably think, because it's mutual. You like when I ran
Yeah.
into the girl I went to high school with the other day and was like, she doesn't remember me. And we both very clearly remembered each other.
Yep.
Where you're like, they don't even know how much I know was going on. Oh, you got a new car. I know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw you
You
posted.
you had a child.
I didn't miss that.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I didn't miss that post.
No, I didn't miss it. I saw it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that
We're on top
ruins-
of it.
That ruins it. I feel like. Imagine like 30 years ago when you run into someone from high school. It's like you know nothing. You have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
And now
Although those are the
you run into them and you secretly know everything
You know
about
Pains
their
of
life.
social media.
You know everything about their life.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
True.
Kyle and more and most of the time they're not releasing new music like Morgan Wade.
Yeah.
So
Damn, maybe we should like if we have something really big to announce or like something crazy is going on for like us work wise, we just delete all of our pictures together and see if people notice.
Oh.
me and you?
Yeah.
Like make it look like you guys
Stage
falling
something.
out.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So that everybody and people will be like, oh my god, Rhea and Fran deleted all their pictures together. Something must be happening. And then we hit them with like,
A boom.
bam,
like,
where we have a fucking
crazy
Vegas
photo
residency.
shoot.
On Chicks in the
Yeah.
Office, just remove Rhea and Fran.
Yeah. I mean, if we had
It would
something,
work.
it would work.
It's clearly the strategy.
It would work. It would. We post a lot of pictures.
I'm
together,
like,
so.
I'm trying to spin this in so many ways now because I'm mad that now I know that Morgan Wade's putting out new music.
Right, because it's like I thought something juicy happened at the reunion.
Like I wish I didn't even know that.
I've really thought maybe there was some big fight at the reunion.
I know.
Well,
Nope.
you know what? Good for Morgan.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Sure.
All right, that wraps up the topics.
When you're juggling work, family, and life in general, things can feel chaotic. That's why Coors Light helps you find moments to reset and refresh all year long. Whenever you need to hit reset, reach for a Coors Light. It's made to chill. There's only one beer out there that's literally made to chill, and that's Coors Light. Hey, we're going into new month. It's February, which means I'm opening up a nice cold can of Coors Light this weekend, making sure my fridge is stocked up. And if I'm going out, wherever that may be, a nice cold Coors Light at the bar, making sure, like I said, you are stocked up because it is so easy to get Coors Light delivered straight to your door. Anytime you go into a new month, you're reflecting on the past month, moving into a new month, you need some chill time. When it's time to chill, Coors Light is the beer we reach for. So when you want to hit reset, grab the beer that's made to chill. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzlier and Scart by going to CoorsLight.com/chicks. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Rhea and Fran. This is game 110, and we are joined by the lovely Emily and Kelly. They are besties, and they are ready to play. They said, you know, it's their Super Bowl. I don't know if we can say that word.
Yeah, in this context,
Okay,
we can.
You know, you got to be careful.
You just can't refer to the actual.
Right. This is their Super Bowl.
Yeah, but you know what? We can say it, just not in like
It's not in like
promotional terms.
Gotcha. Okay, well, let's stop talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it then. All right, welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right, we're going to jump right into it. 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get the question wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're each going to have our own individual guess on what the Rotten Tomatoes critic score is. Whoever is the closest, your team will get to go first. We will alternate guesses, so everyone gets their own guess. Noah, what is today's movie?
today's movie is He's All That.
Oh.
Addison Rae.
Critically acclaimed.
I was just looking at this.
He's all that. Okay, so one of you guys throw out a guess first.
I'll do 45.
It's a solid wild guess.
I'm gonna go 11.
I'm nervous it's going to be super high. So I'm going to throw it out there and go 72.
There's no way, right?
I know.
I don't know. You never know. You
I'm
never
gonna
know
say
with these.
54.
45 is the closest. It's 29.
Ooh, all right.
Dang. All right.
Okay.
Did you have to do the math on that one?
I was really struggling in my head after Rhea said
At
11. I was like, what is
Yeah.
closer?
Yeah.
What is close? Okay. Question number 1 to Kelly and Emily. Shout out Melissa and Katie from New Jersey. Which 2 shows inspired the Nickelodeon crossover series Sam and Cat?
Oh. Isn't Sam and Cat? No, it's with Jeanette McCurdy. Remember?
Yeah. So iCarly.
iCarly.
And then Ariana Grande was from Victorious.
Okay.
So iCarly and Victorious. Final answer?
Correct. Nice.
Woohoo!
All right,
That's good.
1-0.
Good start.
Okay, question number 2. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. In the movie Ratatouille, what is Chef Gusto's famous motto?
Fuck, I've never seen Ratatouille. I'm thinking about watching it a lot lately, though.
You've never seen it?
No, we've had this conversation
You
recently.
would fucking love Ratatouille.
I know. That's why I have been thinking.
It's one of my all-time favorites.
That's why I've been thinking about watching.
Anyone
it recently.
can cook.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Final
That's the answer.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Yes.
true. So true.
Anyone can cook.
They can if they put that
Ratatouille ride at Universal, great ride.
I've never done the
It's
Ratatouille
new.
ride at Universal. Wow.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
I made Joe wait 45 minutes to go on the
That's a
after
an appropriate amount of
after a
time.
very long Disney day, and then we went to Universal, and then I said
Got to do the Ratatouille
we have
ride.
to do
It's an appropriate
Yeah,
amount of
that's it.
time to wait, though.
I
That flies by. 45
Yeah,
minutes. It's the 3-hour wait.
I brought
so-
home a stuffed Remy. It's like
The rat?
the rat, and it talks in French and English if you squeeze
my
it.
Oh,
God.
so you're a big fan.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I gotta hop on board.
Yep.
Okay, tied up at 1. Question number 3 to Kelly and Emily. Shout out Melanie from Boston. Finish this line from Harry Potter. Once I make my move, the queen will take me. Then
You're free to check the king. Once I make my move, the queen will take me. Then you're free to check the king, right?
Check the king or take the
Check the king. Yeah.
go for it.
Then you're free to check the king.
final answer.
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
This went like
Nice.
very viral
Yeah.
on TikTok
Then you're
recently.
free
That-
to check the king.
Yeah.
I was
the
thinking about that
the
too.
remix.
It's like very, very viral.
the dancing.
yeah. Well, I think of Alex Cooper did that video with Harry Jowsey that
Yeah.
like went very viral,
Yeah.
and that's what came to my head.
Okay, 2-1, Kelly and Emily. This is to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Alexa from Miami. Which contestant on Dancing with the Stars was ambushed by protesters?
What? Ambushed by protesters
Like in the middle of their dance
On the show.
on the show.
On the show?
Across this, there's no hint at a season. Just an all possible.
It only
I
happened
mean-
once, I think.
I mean, is it the obvious choice?
What?
Sean Spicer, just like for political reasons.
I feel like that would have been like
10 seconds.
more.
I have no idea. I have no other
Okay,
guess.
make that guess then.
Sean Spicer, final answer.
Incorrect. To Kelly and Emily.
I was thinking Jamie Lynn Spears from the Free Britney people because she
That's
was on
what
it
I was
like after Alex Cooper's podcast.
But you said it happened on the show?
On the show.
Oh, then I have no idea. You watched the show,
I
not
know.
me.
I'm trying to think back.
Yeah.
Had to have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Oh my God. Go.
Kim Kardashian, final answer.
Incorrect. Ryan Lochte.
Wow.
For
I just
what-
saw him on
what
The
kind of-
Traitors.
What
It
kind of
was-
protests?
He said, I'm a little hurt. So many feelings are going through my head right now, said the Olympics winner. I'm a little hurt.
Len would never allow that.
Huh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Wow.
can't figure out who these protesters
So we have no
are.
context to that,
Yeah.
but we just know that there
Okay.
was a protest
Damn, I kind of want to know who the protesters are,
All
but
right,
I
we
can't
can look
find
at
it.
it.
Yeah,
didn't realize
so it sounds
he was
like
so
something you could have.
controversial.
Wait, it just says anti-Lochte
before.
protester tackled to the ground. They just hated
Oh,
him?
they were protesting him.
They were just protesting
I
Ryan
mean, he is
Lochte
like
as a
a
person.
kind of hated guy, I guess. But
Damn.
Oh,
yeah, look, they're wearing
Damn,
shirts.
they weren't even doing it for a cause.
Wait,
It
wait.
was just because of him.
They're
Maybe
wearing
it was
shirts that say Lochte with a circle and a cross through it.
Well, maybe it's because
Oh,
of his
wait.
the PEDs,
Maybe.
and he
I do-
maybe he was ruining the integrity of the American athlete. You know.
He did lie about a story.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if you guys remember.
Oh, true.
speculated-
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it
oh,
says
yeah.
speculated that it was related to the robbery saga.
Yes.
Oh.
When he said he got
yeah,
robbed
yeah,
at the
yeah.
Olympic Village.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, getting protested on yourself and not even for a cause.
Right.
Shit.
being you.
We're like, don't worry, we're just here for Ryan.
Yeah.
We don't care about climate change.
Yeah.
We are
No.
just here for Ryan.
Okay, still 2-1. Rhea and Fran, and this is to Kelly and Emily. Shout out Janie from Pittsburgh. What is the name of Taylor Swift's viral doppelganger?
Oh, like the her handle,
No,
like
like
her Instagram.
the
handle?
person who looks like her on social media. Pretends to be her.
Yeah, that's TikTok girl.
Yeah. I swear her name's like
15
Jane.
seconds.
Yeah.
Jane. Is that a good enough answer? Jane?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
It's just Ashley.
It's Ashley, right?
Just Ashley.
It, yeah.
It's just Ashley.
Yeah.
It's Ashley.
Yeah.
It's just a thing where people say it's just Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley.
Correct.
It's just Ashley.
Yeah.
Why did they say that?
I don't know. It's just a thing that people say. Like it's just
Yeah.
Ashley.
So people if a picture goes viral and
Oh,
people think
like,
it's
it's
Taylor
just
Swift, like
Ashley.
the replies are always like it's just Ashley.
Yeah. Okay, tied up at 2. Question number 6 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Brooke from Denver. In season 4 of Jersey Shore, why were Snooki and Dina taken into custody by the Italian police?
Shit. I
don't-
don't
I don't know
remember.
this. I don't know this. I haven't watched any of those seasons.
Damn,
in a long
really?
time. I mean, I have not since they've come out,
Fuck. I don't remember.
not since they were on air.
15 seconds.
I don't recall. I'm just gonna say being drunk in public, but I don't think that's it. But that's my answer.
Incorrect. To you guys.
They hit the back of the police car.
They hit the back of the police car.
Yeah, they were driving and they tapped it. Final answer.
Correct.
Yep.
A little fender bender.
Classic.
Mhm.
That was
Classic
a
in Italy.
COVID rewatch for
Yeah.
us. We watched it once.
Going back and rewatching those are always the best, but you need to give it some time,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay, question number 7. It is 3-2, Kelly and Emily, and this is to them. Shout out Hallie from Clemson again. Last year, Rihanna performed in the Super Bowl halftime show. Who performed the national anthem?
Oh, Chris
Chris Stapleton. Final answer.
Correct.
Ooh, my fiance listens to that every Friday. Our pump up.
you were locked and loaded on that answer.
Okay, 4-2, Kelly and Emily, and this is question number 8 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Monica from Vancouver. What is the name of Joe Manganiello's character in One Tree Hill?
This is us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, fuck, he's married to Brooke. Right? Or he dates
No,
Brooke?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to be straight up and say that. I don't know.
When I hear it,
10
I'll be so
seconds.
mad.
I'll march down the hallway and everyone can yell shame at me after this.
Just like running through names in my head.
Time is up.
I got nothing.
Okay, Kelly and Emily.
Owen. Final answer.
Yep, that's
Correct.
it. That's
Dang.
it.
Wow.
Dang.
Ugh, that one hurts.
Shit.
I didn't get to O in the alphabet.
I wouldn't end up on that either.
I was running through men's names, but I went. I went through the alphabet.
I always forget that he was even in it.
Made it to M. Mark was the last name that came to mind.
Okay.
I do that too.
Yeah, Owen's not down for when she wants to have babies.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could have been something great.
Yeah, they could have.
5-2, Kelly and Emily. And this is question number 9. Shout out Hanny from Miami.
Hanny
That's
from
fun.
Miami. And she sent in a few new type of questions, so I'm going to try one out.
Okay.
Oh, no,
love
it's-
love to see it.
It's name that season of a show. So this
Oh.
name that season Gossip Girl.
Tune.
And I'm going to give
Oh,
you
I don't
some
know.
bullet
Depending
points.
Okay.
Plot points. Okay, so name that season of Gossip Girl. Blair, Chuck, Nate, and Dan are now in college. Jenny is the new queen bee at Constance. Chuck and Blair are in a relationship. Chuck purchases the Empire Hotel.
I have no idea.
Okay, well, how many seasons were there? Let's go backwards.
No idea.
College?
Were there like 5
See.
seasons? I feel like that's like standard.
Yeah, so maybe,
3.
you want to go 3?
Yeah.
All right, we'll go 3. Final answer.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh
My
How
God.
many seasons are there?
I
Were
think
there
there's
of
5,
Gossip Girl?
right? Or 4?
Yeah?
4 or 5?
How many
6?
seasons of Gossip Girl?
Yeah.
Maybe even 6.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Did they do the time jump too, like One Tree Hill? Or they just.
No, I don't think they did a
No,
time
it
jump.
just-
Not that I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Do you ever wish you could call a foul on your wireless carrier for their hidden fees? Then it's time to switch to Visible. You can switch to Visible, the wireless company with nothing to hide, and get one line wireless with unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon, just $25 per month every month, taxes and fees included. One line wireless, just $25 per month, taxes and fees included. Visible is the wireless company with nothing to hide. No hidden fees, no gotchas. They're not going to sneak around and say, hey, we got you here with a hidden fee, or we got you there with a hidden fee. Those don't exist with Visible. Unlimited 5G data powered by Verizon. You could switch now at visible.com. So don't let the hidden fees stop you from being a fan of wireless. Switch to Visible and save today. Rate with service on the Visible plan. For additional terms and network management practices, see visible.com. Right now, you could switch at visible.com for one line wireless, just $25 per month, taxes and fees included, but no hidden fees. None. No gotchas. They're right there. So, right now, switch now at visible.com.
Okay, 6-2, Kelly and Emily. This is question number 10. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Yeah, we do.
I am out here for you. You don't know what it's like to be me out here for you. It is an up at dawn, pride swallowing siege that I will never fully tell you about, okay? God help me.
I have no idea.
No
Not
clue.
even an inkling.
I couldn't even tell who that was.
I don't even have an
It's
inkling.
not old though. I feel like they just don't do it.
Oh, man. I mean,
15 seconds.
I don't even know who
It's-
like that.
they-
What did
they-
that voice sound like?
He works for somebody.
I don't know.
I don't know
5
either.
seconds.
Nothing.
Oh my gosh.
We lose. God damn it. Pass.
I don't
we
know.
needed this one.
I don't know.
Okay,
was
to
it.
Kelly and Emily.
I have no idea.
It's gonna annoy all 4
No
of us when we
clue.
find it.
I have no idea.
The only thing I think of is The Social Network when he's like in New York, but that's not the quote. But Social Network, final answer.
Incorrect. Jerry Maguire. That was Tom
Oh.
Cruise. And I threw in the...
I've actually never seen Jerry
Oh, wait,
Maguire,
what?
so
And no, we've
The
had
help me.
we've had this discussion before because we've had a clip
No, we
from
have
Jerry
had a clip,
Maguire.
like a while
and
ago.
this is the same exact conversation.
Except
we're
that
having.
one was way more like... That
But
was the
that
had
one-
me at hello,
that
right?
was had me. Yeah, that's.
But-
I know that.
But this
Yeah.
one, I didn't play the full like classic soundbite, but I threw in the help me at the end because
Yeah.
the help me help you.
What's
is
the
Jerry
Yeah.
what's
You
the
know.
protocol in repeating a movie when there's a million movies out there?
I mean, we're on game 110, so
Yeah.
like at some point, you know, like there's only
Well,
so
yeah,
many
there's
rom coms.
Right. There's really only like 100 movies that have been made. So
You guys want other movies? I'll give you other movies. Be careful what you ask for.
no one said they had to
No,
be
I
rom-coms.
don't. No, I don't. I don't care.
I mean,
just was, I just
feel
was
like
curious.
what am I gonna play? Like
I don't
I
know.
feel
You
like they
could throw
kinda
it.
do-
You
they
could throw
have-
an action movie in there.
They kind of do have to be in the
Comedy.
same realm of it gets beat Rhea and Fran. Remember we had this
Yeah.
conversation.
Right? No, I just was curious. I just was curious with the
You
protocol.
could throw in
Like, I'm
some.
not gonna be
You could
playing,
throw
like-
in some Oscar winners.
Maestro.
You never know.
Hey,
I mean,
yeah.
Whoa.
there's endless movies
I
that
think you're
exist in this world.
underestimating us and,
All right,
and the
all right.
Beat Rhea and Fran contestants.
Okay, just yeah.
Did plenty of Disney decoms. You know.
All right, guys.
Oh,
Be
love a
be ready for
decom.
all these new movies
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up.
Okay.
Okay,
What is it? Some movies are worth waiting for.
6-2, Kelly and Emily, and this is to them. Shout out Kat for this. On That's So Raven, Raven has two best friends. Name them.
Corey,
No, that's her brother.
Oh.
Chelsea.
Chelsea,
And is it Eddie? Or is yeah.
Chelsea. I don't know. I don't know.
Chelsea and
forget.
Eddie. Final answer.
Correct.
It's the easiest question ever submitted.
I mean, it wasn't like an automatic
It
answer
wasn't
for them.
easy for me. It wasn't easy for me.
It's like, who are Hannah Montana? Like, who are Miley Stewart's best friends' names?
I mean, unless you're like a huge That's So Raven fan, I don't know if you would know that. Did you know?
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
7-2.
I'm usually good with my That's So Raven trivia.
Okay, this is question number 12.
Besides that damn mushrooms question I got wrong that one time.
To Rhea and Fran, shout out Megan from Niagara Falls, Canada. In the title scene of Law and Order Special Victims Unit, there is a monologue. In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially blank.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't watch SVU.
I've
seen it and heard it 9 million times.
Yeah, I've seen it.
These are their stories. Bum, bum, bum.
Seen a ton of episodes in my day, and that's actually like the sign that someone's going to be like famous is when they're in an episode of Law and Order.
Can repeat the line?
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially blank. 5 seconds. Time is up.
I
I
don't
know.
know.
Foul. Final answer.
Incorrect. To Kelly and Emily.
Heinous. Final answer.
Correct.
You guys are never gonna believe me.
Executive producer.
Believe me.
Why not throw it out?
I don't know.
Why
I
not
don't
throw it
know.
out?
You guys are never gonna believe me.
I threw out a random word and said final
I
answer.
know, because I just thought that would I was like, no, it's no way, it's heinous. Like in my head, because I was thinking they are especially heinous, and then it just didn't
Yep.
say it. Oh my!
For somebody that watches every Chicago show and sees that commercial 50,000 times,
I'm
doesn't.
just
I don't watch
upset with
SVU.
myself there because in my head I said, they are especially heinous, and then I was like, there's no way that could be it, and I didn't say it, and that's a miss by me. Sometimes we have a bad brain day, and that's one of those days. But
It's a weird word. It wouldn't just come to you.
no, it did come to
I know
me
it
though.
would. I use the word heinous
problem is
often
that
as well.
is that the word heinous did come to me, and I didn't say it out loud. And when you say that, nobody believes you that you were thinking it. You know what I mean? You just said it wouldn't come to. Ugh, gosh. Heinous. This is heinous by me.
8-2, Kelly and Emily. This is question number 13 to them. Shout out Jordan from Little Rock, Arkansas. Name the actress that has been in all of these films/shows. Catch Me If You Can, Old School, Friends, Grey's Anatomy.
The girl.
It's a girl, you think?
He said actress.
Oh.
So it's a girl.
What was the second one?
Catch Me If You Can, Old School, Friends, Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, Ellen Pompeo. Final answer.
Correct.
Oh, girl.
Let me tell you, Kelly's no nonsense.
And you know what?
This is my run.
You're the
She's
real deal.
She's
and
the best competitor we've had in months.
Yeah, and sometimes we deserve a nice ass whooping from a good contestant.
Yep. Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
literally,
Yeah.
you're making Kelly's life.
Nope.
Like right
It's
now.
well deserved.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, 9-2. And this is question number 14 to Rhea and Fran. Shout out Maya from Dartmouth. What rapper has been nominated for a Grammy 16 times but has never won?
Here's my son.
Isn't this Kanye? No, he's won Grammys.
I'm pretty sure Kanye has won Grammys.
I only said that because doesn't he hate
Nicki
Grammys?
Minaj?
I have no idea. She's definitely won Grammy.
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't?
I don't think. Nicki Minaj.
Incorrect.
Take it away,
Kelly and
Kel.
Emily.
Well, who'd you say? No, Jay-Z's been nominated
Oh.
88 times.
Is that like a real
Oh my
stat?
gosh.
She said, "Oh no, 88 times for Jay-Z."
No.
Emily,
No.
yeah, what a dumb guess.
I want to say it's
10
Snoop Dogg.
seconds.
Final answer, Snoop.
Correct.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Crazy.
She's,
Again, I wish
she's
I had
unstoppable.
You got a lot of
brain.
information up
She
there.
is
I shouldn't have
unstoppable.
been here.
Yeah.
Okay, final question.
I'm
to-
rooting for you to now get this last one right.
Oh, yes.
to Kelly and
This is on.
Emily. Shout out Elizabeth from St. Louis. Besides winning in The Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio has been nominated for an Oscar 5 other times. Name 3 of the other movies he was nominated for.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay.
He's just been in so many. Would it be Catch Me If You Can?
Maybe.
Okay.
Sounds good. What about
Private.
that's what I was thinking.
The Departed.
Just go with those three.
Okay.
That's good.
'Cause I'm trying to think. Catch Me If You Can, Wolf of Wall Street,
And the Departed.
and The Departed. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Wolf of Wall Street,
Definitely.
The Gangs of New York.
Was he nominated for Titanic?
Oh, I
I don't know.
don't know.
Or, I mean, Catch Me If You Can, I feel like he was, no?
You think so?
I don't know. I don't know.
Was he
Tom
nominated
Hanks
for
get
what?
nominated
What's
for that?
Eating Gilbert Grape when he was a kid?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. These are Best Actor nominations, not just nominations.
Best actor or best supporting actor.
Oh, okay. So actor or supporting.
It's, yeah, I mean, his name being nominated.
I would go.
I think Wolf of Wall Street, Gangs of New York, and The Departed. Was The Departed nominated?
I would go with Catch Me If You Can.
All right, well, we'll go with Catch Me If You Can.
Incorrect.
Is it The Departed?
It's What's Eating Gilbert Grape,
Oh, yeah.
The Aviator,
Oh, The Aviator.
Blood Diamond, Wolf of Wall
I
Street,
even thought
Once Upon a
of
Time
that.
in Hollywood.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Big dum dums.
Honestly, that might be. Maybe this is only saying
Dang.
lead, but
Big-
because wasn't he nominated for Django Unchained as like a supporting? Maybe that
Oh,
was
yeah.
only lead.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Best Actor.
Should've.
Yeah.
Oh, Once Upon a Time, your favorite.
I know. I saw that movie in theaters 3 times, which is kind
is
of
That's
crazy.
That's like
It is
9
crazy.
hours.
No, I know. Which is kind of
No.
bizarre to think about it.
No. No.
Damn.
Emily saw a movie in theaters.
Oh my God, Kelly.
You gotta do it. You gotta say it.
Once
I
Upon
was
a Time?
obsessed- I was obsessed with National Treasure as a kid, and I saw it a lot of times in
Say
theaters.
it. Say
I
it.
saw it over 20 times.
Oh my gosh.
Just the first one or all franchise?
That's the first one, and I can't believe that Kelly's making me
Hey,
say that.
listen, we've all been
This
there.
is the secret to the
Wow.
grave. I feel
What
like
were
those
you
movies-
going, like twice a week?
Yeah, probably.
And for as long as it was running.
Yeah,
like,
right?
Sixth grade, like I think that's like what we did. We went to
Yes,
the
Like every
I had the
Saturday, you
same
were like, we're going
situation.
back to National Treasure.
We're going back. We're going back. My
Oh
parents
my
were probably
God.
like, is she like okay?
Yeah. They probably thought you were up to no good at National
Yeah,
Treasure.
right. They're like, she's definitely can't be seeing National
Yeah.
Treasure again.
And sure enough, you were.
No, they're
Wow.
like, we had a loser who just wants to go see
That is
National
really,
Treasure.
that
That's
is really
funny.
funny.
Well, thank you guys so much for playing. Well deserved.
Well done.
Well
Good
deserved
job.
win.
We
Like I
got
said,
crushed.
we deserve to get crushed every once in a while.
Yep,
We deserve
yep.
it. And you guys crushed
Nice
it.
slice of humble pie.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for playing. And now you
you.
get a T-shirt that says you beat us.
Yes.
So congratulations. So when you get a chance, just send Noah your address and sizes, and we'll get that sent to you.
Amazing.
Thank you guys so much for playing, and it was great meeting you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, nice,
Thank
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Make sure you guys go get those tickets. We can't wait to see you all of March in all those great cities. We love you guys, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Behave.